Santa Fe, tus fiestas de septiembre se celebran en la capital, con zozobra quemando las penas, ya la fiesta va a comenzar. Tus mujeres llenas de alegría, pregonando van su nuevo amor, a la luz de grandes luminarias, van cantando con placer esta canción. Sí, señor, cómo no, vámonos al vacilón, a bailar y gozar de esta linda población. Sí, señor, cómo no, vámonos al vacilón, a bailar y gozar de esta linda población. Sí, señor, cómo no, vámonos.
Hello, this is YouTube user Matthew Gutierrez here, coming to you with another room tour. We are back again at the Hilton Historic Plaza in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico, the New Mexico state capital. And folks, we are in a casita down on the back of the property. You probably remember last year when I stayed here, I had a room on the 3rd floor and it was overlooking the casitas. And I said, I think those are casitas. Well, they are. To my surprise, when I checked in today, both Zach and Faisal at the front desk surprised me with a wonderful upgrade for me as I am celebrating 90 days at my new employer. So from one hospitality professional to the next, shout out to Zach and Faisal at the front desk. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for this upgrade. So we're going to get on with it. We have this beautiful entryway. And in this entryway, we have an electric key lock with a deadbolt. We got our latch lock. And we got our peephole. It is an exterior corridor. And of course, we can't forget our clearly readable fire map. The casitas are kind of, there's 3 of them down here. And this is the main hotel. The pool is in the center, and then you got the front desk, which is on the 2nd floor, street level. And then you got a doorbell. I think we're all taken care of here in the security department. Yes, these doors, both of them do open. There's just a latch in between them you have to flip. And of course, as we turn around, we are greeted by this spacious dining room. We have this beautiful wood table, and we have these chairs here that are super comfortable. I've already sat in one of them, and they're very soft. Have this beautiful chandelier. It's low hanging, so adds to the ambiance. And then on this table, we have a few things. We have my bag from Los Poblanos Organic Farm, and we have the original trading post. I bought some souvenirs while I was here. So, of course, folks, I highly support Los Poblanos. They're an awesome company. My best friend works there. And they have some of the best products, folks. Organic lavender that's grown right here in New Mexico, or as we call it, Nuevo Mexico, which is Spanish for New Mexico. You can order their stuff online. I will link their website in the description of this video so that way you can order some products. Try it for yourself. Highly recommend the peppermint lavender products. Very much relaxing, and it feels like a spa day. So there's that. And of course, behind this beautiful table, we have a gorgeous painting, which it looks like it's an oil painting of, not sure quite what it is, but if I find out, you'll see it in the description. And then over here, we have a wet bar. We have our room telephone, guest room 172, Hilton Historic Plaza, Santa Fe, at 100 Sandoval Street, Santa Fe, New Mexico, 87501. And let's see if you guys can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear that dial tone or not, but the phone does work, which is nice. You probably remember the Hampton Inn Suites tour where the phone didn't work, and that was kind of curious. Right down here, folks, we got our coffee maker. It's not a Keurig coffee maker. It is a Cuisinart. Correct me if I said that wrong. And there's coffee cups, there's lids, there's stir sticks, coffee condiments. You've got your tea, you've got your coffee, creamers, all the good stuff that you need for a cup of coffee if you want to stay in your room. A very nice drawer down there you can put stuff in. Soft closing doors. And then you got a big mini fridge with a freezer. In here I've got my leftovers from dinner, and I got some snacks. Of course, got to have snacks in a hotel, right? And then right over here we have this beautiful art piece on the table here, and I'm not sure quite what it is, but again, if I find out, you'll see it in the description. And then here we have my MacBook with some stickers on it of local businesses and my favorite sports team, the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Go Knights. Got Los Poblanos. And then we got a local coffee chain here in New Mexico called Little Bear Coffee. I will link them as well in the video so you guys can check them out. You can order some of their coffee online. And then, of course, the best restaurant in Santa Fe, New Mexico, right on the Plaza, celebrating 50 years in business, owned by Nick and Vanessa Mariel, some of my closest friends here in Santa Fe. Wonderful people. They make the best New Mexican cuisine on the Plaza. You got to check it out. Again, I will link them as well. If you go to Tia Sophia's, tell Nick and Vanessa Matthew sent you, and you'll love it. Basically, Nick's parents ran it for 30 years, and then they passed the baton on to Nick and his wife, Vanessa, and now they run it together. So I recommend checking them out. And then right here, we have my Civitan name tag. I got a new name tag ordered, and this has been made by the Recognition Place in Albuquerque. I am no longer club president anymore. I am now just the marketing director, which is my permanent office. If you're interested in becoming a Civitan, feel free to comment down below, and I would love to set up a meeting with you to show you why being a Civitan is more than a membership. And of course, a true influencer always carries his business cards. Have them right here. I'm obviously not going to turn the card around because it has my phone numbers on it, and I don't want that getting out on the internet. So there's that. And then right here, folks, we got 2 bottles of water. As I do have status with Hilton as a silver member, I am entitled to 2 bottles of water each stay. And of course, I can always get more at the front desk. I just have to ask. And then right here, we have a carbon monoxide detector. We have our PTAC unit, or climate controls, and this thing works really well. They had it on cold today, and I had to shut it off because the rain kind of made it really cold here in Santa Fe. So there's that. Over here in the living room, we also have 2 beautiful accent lights, or accent. I'm not sure if I said that right. But we have a TV. Where, as always, we're going to turn the TV on. And we're going to shut it off really quick because I don't want any copyright violations. LG, life's good. Yep. Beautiful. And of course, shout out to ThyssenKrupp Elevators. They sent me that as a thank you, as I used to do elevator photography, but now I work more on influencer stuff. So I keep that as just a fun memento of where I started here on YouTube, and now this shows where I've came. We have these beautiful drawers that have these old labels of Roman numerals on it. And it's kind of cool because it's all one drawer, and they kind of soft close. They're pretty cool. And over here, we have this beautiful fireplace. Yes, the fireplace does work. They just ask that you open these glass doors just so they don't combust in the room. But if indeed you do have an issue with your fireplace and something does catch fire, you have a beautiful fire extinguisher, which is right there. And of course, has the chimney up there for the smoke. And over here, you have this beautiful piece of art. Not sure exactly what it is, but it's nice. And then that switch right there controls the fireplace flame. Over here, we have this beautiful couch and seating area with this table. And as I noticed when I came in, I was putting my feet up. It's got these little stools or extra footrests that slide under the table. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but there we go. That is metal, folks, and wood. Very nice. And then, of course, right here, we have our lamp. We have this beautiful decorative pillow. Let's see if this is a Davenport. It's not a Davenport, but it's very comfortable. And you got another lamp over there, and you got these beautiful windows you can open up or keep closed, and that will show you just to the exterior of the Casita. We're now going to go ahead and we're going to go into the bedroom, which has its dividing door, and we have a beautiful This is a queen size bed, I was told by the front desk, queen size. And then you got this beautiful accent piece in the front. You can sit or put your stuff on so you can get ready. Then we have another oil painting on the wall, which is really nice. I love the artwork in the room. It's very historical. And then, of course, the lamps are controlled by this switch on the wall. You can also shut them off individually at the lamp as well. And then, of course, we have our bed. We're going to pull back the sheets a little bit. We're going to take a look. As Diesel Deucey says, we want to see if there's any dirty little secrets. And look at that, folks. Absolutely none. And of course, this Hilton, I've stayed here before. They have very good cleanliness standards here. So I am not concerned at all when it comes to walking into one of their rooms here at the historic Plaza Santa Fe. Excuse me. Got my Apple Watch over here, which has the time and date. It's 10:30 p.m. currently. It's Monday, September 22nd. Got my phone charger right there. Got my desk phone right here, or bedside phone. And that is a wireless phone charger. Doesn't really work with the case on my phone because I have a thicker phone case, but I did take the case off and it does work. And you guys probably remember the guest guide. Well, they don't have a book anymore, folks. It's all online. You just scan the code and there you go. Or call the front desk or message them through the Hilton Honors app. Of course, over here, you've got the TV in the bedroom. Living room has one too, as you saw. We're going to turn it on as well. But we're going to shut that thing off really quickly because we don't want that copyright strike again. There we go. But then over here, you have these drawers, and they're pretty deep, folks, and they do close gently. And then you have the sitting chair right here, which is really nice. It's leather and it's very comfortable. Over here, we have this piece of the Casita. It's an original piece of the building. It's basically what it was made of back in the day. So they actually framed this so that way you could see what the building was made of back then. Of course, it's been remodeled since. We're going to go and open these up. I do apologize, but there's not a lot you're going to be able to see because it is dark out. Again, we are next door to the El Dorado Hotel and Spa, Santa Fe. Beautiful property. I love their spa next door. Great massages. I highly recommend going over to Nita if you need a massage. And they will take good care of you. They're wonderful people at El Dorado. They also own a few other hotels, at least 4 here in Santa Fe. Very secured windows. And then, of course, we have the other window. This gives you more of a look outside the window. And you can see El Vicino wood oven pizza. It's very good pizza, but very expensive. And then right over here, we have some books. And yes, these are actually real books. Tomorrow, a novel of espionage, passion, and whatever. It's like somebody's been reading the book. And they left this beautiful card inside the book, which I will leave there for the next guest. If I can do this one-handed. There we go. Pretty good stuff. I brought a book for myself, but it's nice to know. And of course, folks, we can't forget the good book. Good book is right on the shelf, so if you do need that, it's right there. Love that. And of course, you got another shelf for any personal belongings that you might need. All right, guys, we're now going to go check out the bathroom in the back here. So as you enter this long hallway, you are greeted by a beautiful mirror. It doesn't need to be lit up because look at those bright LED lights on top. Got a hook here for anything you might need to hang up, like your bathrobe. Behind my shaver, I've got a bar of soap for my hands, hand soap. Got a box of tissues, got a mirror. Hey guys, what's up? And then we look over here. Hey, look who it is. Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. I know life's been good to me, but How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And of course, here we got our sink. Great water pressure. And it's very clean. They do a good job again cleaning here. Down here, folks, we got our towels and all of our stuff for the bath. Got some toilet paper, extra tissues, hairnet, hair dryer, stuff like that. And then, of course, got to stay moisturized. Got one of my favorite hotel room products, Crabtree and Evelyn. Got another hook. And then we're going to go ahead and open this thing here. So this right here is going to be the closet. So as you can see right here, folks, we have our hangers. And as always with Hilton's, we are not short of hangers at all. We have plenty. And then we have a laundry bag. I picked up more from the front desk so I could put my dirty laundry in there. And not sure quite why they gave me 4 bathrobes, but they gave me bathrobes extra. So I have plenty if I take multiple showers or just want to lounge in one. And then I got some slippers right here, which I'm definitely going to use after my shower tonight. Got my hat. Got some air freshener that I brought from home, of course. And got the blanket right there. I always get a blanket from the front desk just because I like to freeze the room out and relax. And of course, we got an ironing board right here. Won't be using that because I don't usually iron my clothes. I like to steam them. And of course, we got my grip down there. And this thing actually has a light right back there. And it's actually controlled by this little white switch in there. See? As you close the doors, shuts off the lights. Okay, very nice. And then as we go down this other part of the corridor, we are in the bathroom. There is a beautiful soaking tub with assist handles. You got shampoo, you got shower gel, you got your conditioner. You know, you got all you need there. As we can see here, we got more hand soap in the bathroom, which is nice. And of course, can't forget shower cap. They give you an extra one. And then if you look over here, you're going to see the corner of West Sandoval Street. You're going to see a car going by. And this is going to be the backside behind the bedroom. And these windows don't open, by the way, for obviously safety and security reasons because you are on street level. Close that. And of course, right here, we have our commode area, towels, stuff like that. Check out this piece of art, guys. Isn't that wonderful? This room is full of art. And of course, for you toilet enthusiasts, I know there's a bunch of you out there. Go and flush it. Very, very good water pressure. And of course, right here, have an exhaust fan switch so it's not running all the time, which you know I detest that. And of course, you can tell, look at this. This is just old Casita vibes, guys. Look at this stuccoing. It's basically got the old touch of remnants and elegance. And of course, we got our toilet paper roll right there. Right next to the commode, you have a beautiful walk-in shower. It's got all the shower products you need. Again, Crabtree and Evelyn, one of my absolute favorites. We're going to turn the shower on, and I'm going to pray to God I don't get soaked. Man, check out that instant water pressure. Very nice. And of course, it's got a beautiful glass door. And of course, has a bathroom door. See, got some light switches. So if you don't want to turn on all the lights, but you just want your shower light on, you can totally do that. So folks, let me ask you, what do you think? Pretty awesome, right? This is a beautiful room. Again, I want to say a big shout out to Zach and Faisal at the front desk for this wonderful upgrade. Thank you folks so much for surprising me and giving me a nice little thing to look forward to and helping me celebrate a milestone in my new employment. So, man, How much better can this get, guys? This is gorgeous. Love this. So if you want to stay here, again, it's called the Hilton Historic Plaza Santa Fe. The operator of this hotel, their franchise is Remington Hospitality. They do own at least, I believe, one other property here in Santa Fe. It's not a Hilton. This is their only Hilton up here, and you guys can come check it out if you like for yourselves. Almost forgot this beautiful sitting chair right here with this beautiful decorative pillow. Very nice. And you got a ottoman right there so you can face the fireplace and just let your worries melt away. All right, guys. Let me turn this camera around. Hey. So thanks again, guys, for coming on another room tour with me. And thanks for coming back with me here to the Hilton Historic Plaza Santa Fe. Beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico, our state capital here in Nuevo Mexico. And again, that means New Mexico in Spanish. Please, guys, visit me online at my website, www.matthewcgutierrez.com, and check out all the stuff I offer for you to enjoy for your viewing pleasure. Folks, I don't know where my next room tour is going to take me, but let's see where fate has me going next. Again, this has been the Casita room tour here at the Hilton Historic Plaza Santa Fe. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos and liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I just want to say I appreciate every subscriber. Without you guys, why would I be making these videos, right? So do me a favor, guys. Subscribe, share, comment. Tell me where I should do another hotel next. Where should I go, guys? Because I want to hear what you guys are thinking. Let me know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go relax and enjoy my beautiful casita room here at the Hilton Historic Plaza Santa Fe. I wish everybody a beautiful rest of your night, and thanks for watching.
A bailar, de esta linda, sí señor.